What's up, y'all, and welcome to another episode of What We Finna Watch with Jay and Tracy. And as you know, I'm Jay.
And I'm Tracy.
What up, y'all? So we thank y'all again for tuning in. Listen, we are excited to come back. You know what I'm saying? We hope y'all been doing good since our last episode. We hope you guys are, if you ain't watching it on time, we hope you binge watching this.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all the things to help support us so we can get out there, you know what I'm saying, to get the good word out so we can be those girls that they call on to, you know, what we finna watch. So we can tell ya, you know?
Right. And when you're looking for something to watch, you know, let us tell you. Let us help you out.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, especially in the summertime, a lot of shows are on hiatus.
Yeah.
So we will provide some of those great things.
For sure.
that you want to watch. Those great recommendations.
Yeah.
So yes, today is a special episode though, because we've been talking about movies. You know, we talked about the Michael biopic. We talked about Friday and Friday After Next and all those. But today we're talking about a documentary, which is both of our loves. We love documentaries.
Yeah.
I probably watch more documentaries than movies at this point.
Do, yeah.
Like if I have a choice of what I want to watch, I'm gonna watch a documentary.
Yeah, let me tell you what happened real quick before we go into this. So last weekend, you know, everybody here in Atlanta, everyone was reined in because, you know, Memorial Day weekend, we couldn't do nothing. So all weekend, you know, we were watching docs and stuff like that. And I was cool with it because I just love to, those are things that you got to binge watch. You can't just watch one episode of a documentary and then, okay, wait for the next. No, you have to binge watch. So we were binging all kind of documentaries. And then finally I was just like, I think it was like that Sunday or that Monday, I can't remember. I was like, you know, I want to watch a movie.
Right.
Y'all, I have the worst time trying to find a movie to settle on.
Hard.
I'll settle on a documentary in a minute. I ain't even got to really read or see the trailer. Let me just read what it is.
I'm like, ooh. Especially if it says from Michigan or if it's black people. Those are two things that I'm going to be like, ooh, let me see what's happening.
So, but a movie, I literally, and my friend was like, can you just pick one? And I said, I'm just telling you right now, I'm bad at picking movies. I said, I would do this for an hour. And I do. I would go watch the trailer. Nah. Because for me, I'm like, am I going to really devote my time to this? Because 9 times out of 10, some of these movies, and it happened that weekend, I picked one.
What'd you pick?
Hierarchy on Prime.
Oh, okay.
We got to like 30 something minutes. And I was hoping, I was trying to give it like
they hyped that shit up.
Okay, so I never seen
People
any.
hyped it up.
Really?
Oh my God, the scary movie, right?
No.
Oh shit, what you talking about?
No, it's about.
Wait, I'm sorry. That's not the right movie. Go ahead.
Wait, what you?
I never seen that. I was thinking Hereditary.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Hierarchy, where it was about two brothers who were adopted by a white lady.
Okay.
And their white brother went to jail. Come to find out, he went to jail for them. But he's saying he went to jail for them. So they have great jobs. I'm talking about 6-figure nigga type jobs. But they do illegal shit at night still.
Okay.
So they run, you know, they got a business. And so I was trying to give it a chance.
But it wasn't given.
And it wasn't given. And I just felt like, okay.
Don't keep your attention.
It don't. And so that's why I'm really kind of bad with movies. So never ask me what movie you should watch. Because I'm going to tell you something old that I like. You know, like some shit like I watch.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll choose an old movie.
Yeah, I can't tell you nothing new. And so, so movies are not my thing. Crime docs and any kind of documentaries, I'm a start instantly. So, so movies, I
think my thing with movies now, because I've come to a place where I'm like, are movies as good as they used to be? And I just don't think so. But I also think our attention span is a little different. So like, to me, the pace of movies goes a little too fast for me because they're trying to cram so much story into like an hour and a half.
Right.
Where I'm now, the past 20 years, I guess, dramatic 1 hour series have been like so prevalent. So I'm used to a lot more character development, a lot of more slower pacing,
I agree.
a lot of like, it's layered. So like sometimes the movie just doesn't feel like enough.
Too fast.
Yeah.
It goes too fast.
Yeah. So I like movies or TV shows like Euphoria ends today. So I can't wait for the finale. By the time this airs, the finale would have already happened.
Okay.
But I can't wait for tonight because that story has been developing for so long. I'm waiting for certain things to end.
I think I'm only on season 2.
Well, it's only 3 seasons.
Oh, good.
Yeah. This season
me down
is 3.
too much. I can only take so much of that show.
You might like the 3rd season because it's drastically different, in my opinion. And it's a lot more. It's different characters coming into play, and a lot more Black characters this season. So,
all right. I'll go back to it.
Yes, go back to it and finish it so that you can catch up with the rest of the world.
Cool. Will do.
All right. So, so today, I told her about a documentary. Yes, I was like, have you ever seen this doc? Because one thing about me, I may not watch sports all the time, but I love a sports doc.
Okay.
So, it's just funny. So this was probably the wildest sports documentary I've ever seen. This man was a complete sociopath. He was absolutely delusional, confident,
a narcissist asshole,
a thief,
a con man,
a con artist
on all levels.
So many things, but he accomplished his goal. And there's people in high positions who have taken those exact same tactics. I won't mention any names. And who have succeeded, and who are respected. So for that, I say they're all corrupt, including this guy.
Yeah.
So what I'm talking about, in case you don't know, in case you have not seen, is an HBO documentary titled BS High, about a team from a fake school that did not exist. It's not even a fake school. It just didn't exist. Never existed.
Oh my God.
Called Bishop Sycamore High.
Yep.
And the team had, it was only a football team. There was nothing else attached to not a tennis team.
Nothing.
Not a debate team.
Nothing.
Not a principal, not a teacher, not nothing. Not a brick and mortar. It was just a name to attach to basically a Pop Warner team.
That's what I was going to say. So just think about your Pop Warner school kids, but just for adults.
For adults.
That's it.
Yes. Or high school kids, as they were supposed to be. So.
Grown men.
Yes. So if you have not seen it or heard of this story, it is a doozy. So the guy, the man who starts it off is a man named Roy Jones. And he is a Black guy from Ohio. He said that for some reason, I don't think he was good at football. I mean, he tried to skate over I tried to walk on and I didn't. I think he was trash.
Yeah, I think
his brother had the talent.
Yep.
And
he rode his coattail.
Yes. And he was like, oh, I helped my brother with this and that so my brother could do.
We know people like that.
Yeah, I could tell he was lying.
Yeah.
And he had this idea, because there are a lot of schools, which I did not know until I watched this documentary, that there are athletic schools, like where their whole goal is to turn these teenagers into professional, NFL, NBA, whatever, go to Olympics, whatever it is. I did not know that those exist.
I didn't either. I learned something new watching that too, like the whole prep, or prep schools. Yeah, I had questions.
Just for the sole purpose of athleticism.
Yeah. And that's what he sold it on.
Education is secondary.
Yeah, and that's what he sold it on.
Yeah, and they make promises to these kids that you're gonna get on a D1, you're gonna play D1 college and stuff like that. So these parents will send them to schools. Now there are schools, legitimate schools, who have curriculums and things like that, but they have a lot of funding. Yeah, because these are private schools. They either have to pay tuition or they have private funding from different people, rich people, I'm sure, who are investing in these kids going to the league.
Yeah.
And it's all, they've been doing this for hundreds and hundreds of years, y'all, where they would have their prized fighters, which would be us, and be training and doing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, let's see them play. Let's see them. Yeah. They've been doing this. So let's get to Roy, though. Roy dreams up this idea and says, let's start a team. And he reaches out to friends to help him. And the friend is like, well, bro, it ain't no school, though.
Yeah.
So how do we have 50 kids coming? What is this?
Yeah.
So what did you think of him even having this idea that he could do this? Do you think he had good intentions at first, or it was all about money?
I think, I don't know what to believe, because this motherfucker was such a liar and such a, he was a sociopath.
He was very much a sociopath.
He was a sociopath. So I can't say, yes, maybe he may have started with good intentions. But I don't think you did, because you knew it was no damn school. And you knew anywhere else, any school that you went to, it's like common sense should kick the hell in, and just not even just kick in, but it just should be there. Like, hey, what other school have I ever seen, or what other football team have I ever seen that didn't have a school attached to it?
Right.
That wasn't a Pop Warner type of league.
Well, he tried to associate him with schools, but the schools kept rejecting it or changing their mind or saying, hey, because I'm sure he went to those schools and sold them a dream, like sold them, hey, this is what we're doing. Yeah. And then they would always put on their website, we are not affiliated with.
Because they probably when they talked to him in their right minds. Because when I was watching, I mean, I was just sitting here, I was flabbergasted.
He was an A1 bullshitter.
He was. I knew when it first started. He said, I took a crash course in body language, stuff. So I want to make sure I look.
Yeah, should I put my hands like this?
Should I put my hands like this so I look like I care? And I was actually talking to someone, and I was like, wait. I looked up, it caught me. I said, wait a minute. And I rewound it, and I went back, and I said, oh, something. All right, here we go.
Yes.
And that's where the bottom fell out.
Yes.
I didn't know what to believe. I don't think he had good intentions. That's what I'm saying. No. I can't believe anything like that, because me in my right mind, it be chewed up in some areas. I ain't gonna lie. But in my right mind, you can't believe nothing from he was a sociopath. Like,
he was an absolute sociopath, but Jesus. I believe that he did not. I also believe he didn't go in with good intentions. No. I believe that he is something in his brain that says, I can do that shit too.
Yep.
I can do that shit too. By any means necessary, though, I'm going to do that shit.
Yep.
And I don't care who I have to step on or whatever, but I'm going to do that.
And it's going to be right in my mind.
Yeah, because whatever I got to do, hey, it is what it is. But what I think the fascinating thing about it, though, is like, what makes somebody that confident to have the balls to call so many families, talk to so many parents and say, hey, we're interested in your kid. We're going to make sure they get into a D1 school. We have tutors here that will improve their grades. We're going to get them here. We'll take care of it. We're going to fly them here. What is it?
I hate to say this. I really do.
Do you hate to say it?
But I hate to say it. I'm going to say it. Mm-hmm. Because it happened. It's not me speculating. It happened. Mm-hmm. He knew who to prey on.
Facts.
He knew what type of people to prey on. Listen to what he said in it. He said a lot of these kids didn't have the grades,
right?
Didn't make the scores on the SAT, didn't have, no one scouting them anyway, but they have a desire. So you're targeting kids and families in certain types of areas. Because just look at the I'm not
who don't have the
talking
opportunities.
about you who don't have the opportunity. Yeah. So you're going after them and they're desperate for this. So they're going to trust you because you are a quick talker. You are such a fast talker.
And you look like them.
And you look like them.
And he used that to his advantage.
And that's what I'm saying. So that's why I say I'm not speculating because that's what happened. Yes, he was black. All the time we talk about white people, that's what they do. They come in and they prey on us. And he did the same damn thing. And I'm not for it. He was a black man that knew who to prey on, selling these people a fucking dream and causing y'all please watch this documentary because we are only at the top of it. It's going to fucking blow your mind. I promise you.
It is. And I don't want to spoil too much of it, but I just want to talk about, the key points.
Yes.
And the difference.
And some of the lessons that like you said, how confident he was, how he was arrogant. I mean, very confident and cocky, but he did not ever want to take accountability.
Oh, never.
For none of the shit.
Never.
I did it.
Yeah. But then certain things, people get called out about it. And like when the one kid was like, he didn't have a playbook. We did plays off of Madden.
I forgot about that.
And he was like, man, them dumbass kids. I mean, those young men
I don't like
help.
people like
and
that.
And I'm like, bro,
we know you were.
Them kids, you was just mad that kid told the truth.
Mm-hmm.
We saw you laying down at practice. We saw you not. And this is,
you was laying.
I coached for 13 years, y'all. I was a coach. And I was not a bullshitting ass coach.
Yeah.
I was a tough coach. Some girls probably hate me to this day, and that's okay because they when they can look back on their, oh yeah, I used to dance in high school, and they can show you their little YouTube video. It's good because I was so hard on them. They don't have to be embarrassed. Yeah. Okay, it's good. He was not coaching those kids. They were like, it was complete chaos when they were there. And he had, he didn't have proper uniforms, proper helmets, proper
not legal helmets, nothing,
padding.
They were sharing helmets.
Coming off the field, y'all.
Taking it.
Whoop! Here you go.
And it getting cracked off.
What the fuck is happening
here?
It
was terrible.
So, oh my God! And he had kids on the team. He was mixing, JUCO kids with high school kids.
Yeah, or kids that just got out of high school. Like, they still 18.
Okay, well, they can be 19 and still play, but these are grown kids. They're like, some of them had children. Yeah. Play in high school.
Full ass beards and shit.
Grown as
hell.
And
still losing.
And still, because they had no structure and no skill.
Yeah.
Another thing that he did that was so audacious. So I just couldn't believe he did this. The way he was not feeding them.
Yeah.
First of all, you have about 50 boys.
Men, grown boys.
Big boys.
Yeah.
And as a mother of a teenage son, they have a bottomless pit for a stomach. So when you don't feed kids who are hungry, what do they have to do? They got to steal it.
Yeah, they got to steal it.
And so now they're stealing food.
They're stealing food out of Walmart and grocery stores.
Anywhere they can find it. Jesus. Because he's feeding them pasta. What they say? They ate pasta and pizza for weeks.
Yeah.
For weeks.
As football players. That's your nutritional. That's your... Jesus Christ.
Yes. So, okay. I couldn't.
Oh God.
I couldn't fathom that.
It was.
And then the mothers. There were mothers because I know people are like, well, where were the parents and what were the parents doing?
Sorry, Nova.
Life be happening. Yeah. Oh, the name of the documentary is BS High.
Yeah.
It's on HBO. So.
Sorry, y'all. My child barking. I know. No, Nova.
So there was a couple mothers that were speaking, and especially Trillion's mom.
Yeah.
she was there a lot. What I can't fathom why.
Is that the white lady?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why she wouldn't, unless they were charming her too, which they probably were.
Yeah.
I can't imagine being in that position as the mom and sticking around. They had her playing the role of a trainer.
Yeah.
And she did not train anything.
She didn't know what to do because they really didn't have any injuries until, that they talked of, until that one game. And that's what, we'll get to that because that unraveled everything. But she was around. The other young boys, I forgot her name, the other black lady, she was around. But she wasn't around as much as she was
traveling with the team and everything.
Yeah, she was traveling and she was there. And again, I'm like, after a while, y'all not winning no games. I'm gonna eventually start looking at it like, okay, we kind of wasting our money here because y'all not winning no games. And I guess, and I know scouts can still look at certain things. But if y'all all losing games every game, come on. Come on. And no one's watching that.
And if you're trying to go to college, you're not doing work. These kids had nowhere to do work. No place. They didn't even do homework in the conference room of the hotels they were staying at.
That they were stealing.
Nothing. Yes. So he would make a plan to stay. Like if he stayed at a hotel, he would. They told him, "Oh, you can stay here and pay in 90 days."
Yeah.
And he said, "Bet you think I'm not going to do that?"
Net 90.
Then he goes, "Shit." Yeah. I said, "Oh my God, this is ridiculous." So he would stay at the hotel for 90 days. They get kicked out. He go to an apartment complex, get a whole bunch of places, get kicked out. So they were moving every like 30, 60, 90 days because of evictions.
Yeah, because they learn how long eviction processes take and stuff like that. So yeah, that was child.
It had all those
very
kids,
nomadic.
Yes, living. I mean, just day by day, and so they're not going to school. They're not really resting their heads in comfortable places. I saw no air mattresses. I saw nothing. These kids are sleeping on the floor.
Yeah.
All because he wanted to make it to ESPN. This sounds crazy, right? Like this episode of what we finna watch is not normal. I'm still processing.
Yo, I'm sitting here speechless because that's how I was watching this shit because I couldn't believe it. First of all, like I said, I thought it was just a regular documentary. I was not expecting the person. I did expect to talk to the coach.
Okay.
Or hear from the coach, but I didn't expect for him to be that chewed up.
Oh, it was his documentary.
It was his time to shine. He loved it. He was sitting there getting off by that shit.
His sinister smile. He looked crazy.
Like that's how I know I do not like people like that. I don't care. Don't ever come around me and it was his spirit. And that's why it was so disturbing. Because he was just like, yo, and I'm like, you really like this.
He was really like that. He was really
in real time,
and had no remorse over it.
God.
Yeah, no remorse for those kids and what he put them through, and just selling them a dream. Really, to me, he's no different than a Lou Pearlman or someone that does takes advantage of young kids for music and entertainment. It's the same type of thing. Except he wasn't making money like Lou Pearlman was.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't making any money. So you get these kids, you sell them a dream, all for your ego, so you can make it to ESPN. So he makes it to ESPN.
And bitch.
So wait. But before that, he had this schedule. The schedule was crazy. But the kids were scheduled to play.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Was it IMF?
Or IML or something like that.
Okay, I can't remember the school's name, but it's a big, huge school
in Florida
for sports, for athletics.
Yep.
So this team is, rock solid. Okay, their game was scheduled for Sunday on ESPN.
Yep.
What does he do? He books them another game
on
the Friday prior to it.
Football. This is not basketball.
No,
this is football. Basketball, you do that. You have a game probably day after. Think of the playoffs and shit.
Right.
So football, you don't. That's a contact sport.
Oh, it is.
You could not do that. But as a football coach,
you wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that. But as that football coach, I don't know. He thought he was bigger than the fucking program. If you ever, let me tell you how to explain this documentary. If you ever want to watch somebody who thinks they're bigger than the program, watch that documentary. He didn't. Why would you schedule a game before a big game that you know that you're not gonna win? Why would you?
So he could be on ESPN. He said it himself. He said
ESPN came looking for me.
Yeah. He did.
I said, get the hell out of here.
But he also said, if I make it there, I already won.
Yep.
He said
he didn't give a damn
matter. It didn't matter the score.
I just want to make it there.
We won. People saw us.
And this is the lesson I got out of that. And I want you to get out of this. You want to be seen. You want to be seen. You don't want to put in the work, but you don't. But make sure the way you want to be seen, make sure all that's behind that is in line. Because when you wanting to be seen so bad, that's putting a spotlight on you. And I mean, it began to crumble during the game.
What the game looked like was exactly what you can imagine. So these, mind you, like I said, they got their plays from Madden. They had no coach. You got high school and grown people. They probably, you know, I know they're not drug testing them. I know they probably drinking on the week or doing whatever. They're eating.
He wanted to be cool.
They're
with
on a pizza and pasta and mush diet because they said they would just put all the food together. They getting a prison cookup. Yeah, right?
Pretty much. Yeah.
So exactly what you would think would happen on the football field times 10. These boys was getting. It's like me trying to go out there and play the damn Patriots.
That's what it was. It was just
I wouldn't know what
they running all over the place. It's just like a bloopers little like reel. That's really what it was.
Defensive the quarterback got injured.
Yep.
They put in the defensive back.
He just throw. He ain't got no form. He just like
sack left and right.
Yeah, it's looking like me trying to throw a football. Like, come on. I was like, bro, they had injured.
Their ass kicked.
They got injured. 2 of them tore their ACL. He told them. He said when the quarterback's shoulder popped out of place. He said if it ain't hurting, you going back in. Told these kids who heard their knee pop, who was in pain, if it don't hurt, you going back in there. Talking about that's how I teach toughness. No, nigga, you about to have some lawsuits.
Yeah.
And then when y'all
he had
injured,
30 already.
Yeah, with hotels and stuff.
He was like, I'd have to see him. I don't really know. Like he had okay.
I don't hate people, but I hate those kind of people.
Yes.
Like, seriously, like, because you're dangerous.
It's gross.
And then, y'all, this is what was bad. During the game, number 54 got hurt. That was the first one that got hurt. The
Big
announcer
boy
said, whoa, number 54. Oh, we don't have him on the roster. We don't know who
this is.
Oh, well, and that was the first thread, first thread, and then it just started unraveling after that. During the game, a reporter had already kind of got a bug of hearing that, hey, this ain't no real school. He spread it. He started hitting people like, hey, you want to hear about something? And they started hitting the announcers.
By halftime.
Halftime.
So they still had half the game to play. Mind you, he's cussing them out.
Halftime, it was 37-0. He's cussing them
out because they losing.
Yeah.
What?
Hey, y'all, what did you notice?
Tore up on Twitter.
I mean, but by halftime, everybody started realizing it,
because
and they
it's like, what
up.
Is this? Is this? I mean, it really looked like a joke. It really looked like a sitcom.
Yeah, it did.
Where it's like,
bad.
You know, you got the tough school versus the school that never played a game, and it really was like a sitcom.
It was that.
Yes. You ever seen Ladybugs?
What was
with Rodney Dangerfield where the little girls played soccer and they was so trash, and so he recruited his girlfriend's son to put a wig on, and because he was good at soccer.
No,
and
I didn't see that.
That's what it looked. It looked like when Ladybugs. It's a great 90s movie. When the Ladybug soccer team was trying to play the other team. They was just getting fucked up.
No, it reminded me of, what was that movie where it was a football team in prison? I think Adam Sandler.
The Longest Yard?
Yeah, and they was getting tore up at first. That it's giving that.
Yeah.
The score was 37-0 at halftime.
Sorry.
What
was the ending score? 60-something?
60-something to 0.
Yeah, it was like 68-0.
To 0. And then when they put the stats up every year from when did they start? 2019? Was it 2018? 2018, 19, and 20. No graduates and no games won.
I mean, they literally had.
They were 0 in whatever. How many ever games they played, they were 0 in that.
Okay, at some point, and I know that he got these underprivileged kids that their parents were not aware. Yeah. So I can't even, I can blame the parents, but it's also not fair because who knows where their parents are?
Yeah.
I wish they would have had more discernment to be like, let me Google this and see what they're working with, because he also built like a digital like replica of what the school that he was building, the Sycamore, what was it? Bishop Sycamore High, what it was supposed to look like, had a rooftop basketball
so he
court.
Was showing that to him.
You know, you can make the 3D version of what it is supposed to be. So he was showing this is the future of a school. Meanwhile, these kids are sleeping on a floor in a hotel room. Yeah. And then also, shoot, I lost my whole train of thought. Lost it. It went poof.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
I hate when that happens. It really
we getting old, man.
I'm old.
I know. We in our 40s perimenopause, brain fog.
That ever happened to y'all?
It happened to me.
Y'all be saying stuff and then be like, I was really going somewhere with that.
I do a lot.
I hate
but somehow
that.
I don't know how I wrap it back around. I don't know.
I
don't know. But so during the game, like I said, things was falling apart. So the tweets start coming in. People, the players are seeing this stuff, and now they're starting to feel embarrassed because they like maybe what is confirming what they were already thinking. But they just probably didn't want to say nothing But this is what he needs. I said at this point, he needs some hands. Not even hands. You niggas like that. You got pop on them because he had them sign paperwork and fill out paperwork. It's not funny. JC, don't laugh. It's not. We not laughing. I promise you. I'm
not laughing because I know what you about to say and I forgot about that part.
Listen, he had them fill out some paperwork where like their name, address, social, and one player said he filled it out and then he called his dad and was like, "Dad, I had to do this," and his dad was like, "No. Get that back or have them shred that." So he was like, he's talking to the producer, telling them this. And the producer is like, so he's like, yeah, so they said that they shredded it. I said, I would have said, you had to give me that back.
Yeah. But
they're kids, they don't think, ahead, a little bit like that. So he said that they told him that they shredded it. But so the producer said, so you didn't have, you don't remember taking out 2 PPP loans?
2
for 20,000 something each?
No.
This man was making these kids take out PPP loans.
Unbeknownst to them.
And then telling them, hey, this is,
this is going to go towards tuition and things like that. But it was $20,000 or more. Each kid. So he had all these kids. I mean, it's 50 kids, and he's taking out PPP loans from all of them. He was a supreme scammer. That was really messed up.
That's messed up. And I'm like, y'all, you don't ruin this shit for these kids, especially if they weren't like forgiven, when they was doing that forgiving thing. But like, this is like, you need, that's, ooh, y'all. I'm like, why is he still walking around? Like,
why is he untouched? But then he also had domestic charges, which wasn't surprising because any man like that is a complete narcissist. Like that did not surprise me. He definitely did it. Yep. He was just psycho when he beat that man with the belt.
Yeah, like when he ran over the geese and the geese in the road.
Yeah, he definitely killed small animals as a child. I don't need his mama to tell me that.
Yeah,
I can tell that he does. He's one of those people that you ever come across one of those people who is just so self-absorbed and self-centered that they don't see other people.
Yeah,
they just walk through life and really have tunnel vision. And I mean, I can say this. That level of delusion and confidence will take you really, really, really far. It will take you further than being humble will.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Like that. No, that's real. I mean, that's real.
It will. I'm the opposite. I wish I had more of that confidence and delusion.
You thinking the same thing I'm thinking. Like when you said that level will take you further than humbleness. Like I like seriously on a personal level, I've been having to come to terms with that. Like, and it's because we don't want to be seen as cocky or arrogant or, whatever. But I'm like, the people that I know that are really confident in who they are, what they are, and what they do and what they want to do, they're actually going further than, we sitting here being, fuck that.
Yeah.
He had that level that got him where he wanted to be on ESPN and he made it there by any means necessary, regardless of what it looked like, regardless of what happened. That was his victory. That was his goal. We are being humble. We got to stop that. Like that's the message I got out of that.
We can take something positive from what he did,
but because we are always also self-aware. He's not self-aware,
not at all.
He doesn't care. He did. When I tell y'all, he did some stuff like y'all have to watch it, like because it's going. We telling you about it, but I'm kind of glad you didn't tell me that's how you just said. Just watch it. And I thought the way she said, just watch it. She was like, girl, you got to just watch it. I thought because it was named BS High, I'm just expecting to see some shim sham going on, which we did. We saw some shim sham, but I didn't expect for the shim sham to be the shit show to be him.
I told you it was crazy.
It's like a double whammy on that documentary. You're going to be like, wait.
Are you serious? Like you really, I had watched it when it came out and then I rewatched it and I was just like, I still can't believe that he did all this. I still can't believe it. But a good example of somebody who has that confidence, who has that delusion and who has gotten a lot further than you thought was like Jocelyn Hernandez.
Okay.
She is not humble at all.
Oh, no.
She is the Puerto Rican princess, honey, okay? Ain't nobody, she the baddest bitch, okay? And she says that with confidence. She says that like she means it. And if you say something enough, you will start to believe it.
And you will become it.
The mind is first, and then the body follows and everything else. So if you can take anything from that documentary that was so negative, don't shit on people. Don't shit on people. Don't
because you would never get far in life.
Yeah, because that's gonna come back to you. That karma is gonna come back. The universe doesn't forget. But take that confidence, take that delusion, and say, I'm going to do this no matter what. I don't care what it is. And that's actually the message that I needed. Or, tomorrow is a new month. Every month I try to okay, what's my plan for the month? What am I going to do? And I need that level of confidence and delusion because something in me, I'm not that person. I am more humble. I am more like, well, I could be doing something. I'm hard on myself.
Yeah, same.
I'm my worst critic. And fuck that.
Yeah.
Friend. What is it gonna hurt you?
It's not gonna hurt.
I'm the coldest bitch alive.
Hey, let me tell you something. No, it's not gonna hurt you because we both preaching to ourselves. Like we got it because we both we're our worst critic. So we are always in our head. I know me. We wake up out of my sleep like, don't post that. You gonna take it? I'm like, bitch, go to sleep. What the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just that's just how we are because we want to. not necessarily be likable. Like me, I don't give a damn because one thing I've realized in all of this, like I said, we so worried about being humble and stuff. We're so worried about the opinions of others who don't support us no way.
Exactly.
That's what the terms I've came to. So I'm like, you know what? Okay, the people that do support us, we are grateful. But I'm talking about even on our personal social media stuff. Because I'm trying to take things to a different level. Why not us? Mm-hmm. And that's the mindset that he had. Why not me?
Yeah.
Why not us? But he did it in a really messed up way, in a really deranged, confused way. But he had the mindset.
Yep.
And so we need to. We telling y'all, we don't ever do this on this show, but we telling y'all, like, have that mindset about anything that you want to do. Why not me?
Yeah.
Why not me? I you know what? I'm gonna believe the highest. It's easier said than done because, like you said, what we speak is what our body finally follows, and then we become. So, that's why they say have affirmations. Yeah, a lot of people shit on that. Dang, you got to tell yourself that. Why can't you just be that? Because sometimes you need to hear it
out loud.
You got to say it out loud.
Mm-hmm. And if you say things, sometimes, do you ever, like, I don't know, when I used to take tests or something, when I need to remember something, I have to say it out loud for me to remember it. Yeah. And that's not by accident. So you have to tell yourself, like, you're going to do this. You will. You are. You know, or
I can. I will. Things.
The time. You have to. You have to say these things, and you have to look yourself in the mirror, in the eyes, and believe what you're saying. Just like that Delulu man did. I mean, he ain't in jail.
He had them. I knew he was off. Let me he got them eyes too.
Shifty.
Real shifty and real buggy and beady, So watch people's eyes. I watch people's eyes. I be like, you a little shifty, and mid skip. I'm gonna go ahead and get you out the way, cause no. But like he had the delusion that, to me, I question sometimes in my daily random talks to God, like, God, am I being delusional in what I'm thinking? But here he go.
He put that idea in your head.
He put that idea in my head, but it's me trying to be humble, or not. Also, to personal, honest moment, is me not seeing things move as quick as I would like them. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm working on patience, because I have to work on patience in all things, clearly, because I'm not a patient person. But I'm learning, like, I gotta, patience, it takes time. It takes, and it's gonna happen when it happens. But in the meantime, you're, getting some skin in the game, you know what I'm saying? And you're experiencing things and learning things. So then when you get to where you're supposed to be, you have experience.
Yeah,
and
so
you
we'll
can
be
help
prepared.
somebody. Yeah, so you be prepared.
Because we don't want it too early, then we'll be out there on that field like them boys was.
Bitch.
We gotta set
getting
up
cracked we gotta step up, because we gonna step up and we gonna be legit. I mean, we legit now, but we gonna be legit when we arrive. It ain't no just I want to make it to ESPN and then we flopping around looking like the little rascals out there, but no, so anything that you do, like you said, if you take anything from that series or that documentary, it's a movie, so you just take that. Hey, He was delusional and confident in what he believed he could do, and he did achieve it.
He accomplished the goal. He did.
Everything that road on the way there, though, it was horrible.
It was rocky,
and it was a road he didn't have to take.
No.
So know your road, because he didn't have to take that road, because there was no school to begin with. It would be different if it was a school that was forcing him to build a team and play, and not paying him and giving him what he needed. Yes. But there was nothing to go by. And this dude knew it. And that's why he made it a religious school, because he didn't have to follow the rules of the OHSAA or whatever for the Ohio, because it wasn't OSHA. So it wasn't a public school.
Right. But
he knew that.
The thing too, he took that role. He had a choice. You ever seen those illustrations that it's like the little rabbit is at this part of the fork in the road, and he can either go this way where it's a smooth road, but it's a whole bunch of shit at the end, right? Or a whole bunch of shit in the middle. And this one is so many obstacles. You got to go over the mountain. It's going to take you a longer time, but you get there in the sunshine. And I feel like he could have gotten to ESPN if he put the work in. If he started with Pop Warner, then went to middle school, then went to high school coaching, became an assistant, went on. It would have taken him longer if he would have took it serious, because he had skills. You got to be a little bit smart, even though you off, to get what he got.
Yeah.
But if he would have put that same energy into that, he could have gotten there, but just legitimately, but it would took him a way longer time. He wanted to get on ESPN right then.
Yeah.
So he said, I'm going to do whatever. And that's just like with us. We don't know if we're going to look back at this in a couple years and be like, oh, girl, look at how we started. Oh, this is cringe. I can't believe we started like that. Yeah. But we could also be like, okay, girl, we need to go viral tomorrow. Let's do something and go viral off of something negative.
Something negative that's not even pertinent to our show. Yeah.
So people know us, but they don't know us for anything good. And that's what happened to Roy. He went viral. He accomplished his goal, but something completely negative. Now he got a record. Now he got all these lawsuits
unnecessarily.
And things like that.
He didn't. That's why I said, like, he got there. He just want. That's good. What you were saying. That is like a perfect analogy. He got there the wrong way. He could have still made it there, but he took the wrong road. And then because that's why I said it was a road you didn't really have to take, because there was no school to begin with. You chose this life.
You chose the bullshit.
You chose this life. Now, like I said, now you got a record. Now your name ain't no good. And can we talk about the nigga sitting next to him that's still standing beside him? Yes.
Yeah.
Boy, if you don't get your ass up and get something to you, like the old people say, are you serious?
He got to have something.
What is wrong?
I thought that too, because the first guy was like, I stopped fooling with him.
He had some sense.
Yeah, he said, what?
I was laughing because I said, oh yeah, he Midwest. I was listening to the shit he was saying, how he was saying. I said, oh yeah, he Midwest.
But that other guy, I couldn't believe.
I don't understand it. Even after, now this is what got me. Even after him watching all these players express vulnerably how they feel and how it affected them, how all of that did for them. He said that, and he saw these players, a player that said he's never cried a day in his life. He said, call my mama.
Oh, yeah.
And that almost broke me, because I have a soft spot when I see men cry. He was bawling. That messed him up. And then he looked at it and he was like, can we take a moment? I'm thinking, by then I was like, I had no hope for him, but I was like, he just might have a moment of compassion or empathy. This dude said, can we have a moment? To the producers. They said, go ahead. He puts it down. That's fucking bullshit. You think these dudes are lying? Like, that's why I was like, why ain't nobody touched him?
Right. I don't know.
Like, because he was
off the chain. He was off the chain for real.
But I think the reason, like you said, the path he could have taken, I think the reason why he didn't, I have to say, and I'm going to say it, I think it's because he's always been a sociopath. And I think people, once you talk to somebody, you can be like, no, I don't care how good you can talk or how fast you can talk, how well and witty you can speak. It's still, people are aware. Mm-hmm. And they probably like, we can't have him coaching our kids.
Right.
Because if you were
it's
good,
a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap for him. It's a wrap for him.
Yeah. But that y'all gotta watch that.
If you like sports docs, you like drama, you like a little bit of comedy, because there was some humor in there. I was laughing.
Yeah, because he's
not at the kids' pain, but at just the audacity that he had. Yeah. Yes, watch it. It is on HBO Max right now. It's called BS High. Check it out. Let us know if you watched it. And we'll be back next week for some more recommendations.
Yes, for sure. Y'all make sure y'all tune in and subscribe and share and watch. You know what I'm saying? Just help us out. And then, you can always reach us on our personal social media. Tracy, where are you at?
I'm at Black Nostalgia on TikTok. Mm-hmm. That's the best way to get in touch with me. Okay.
And then I am on TikTok. I am j.jay38. And then on IG, I'm j.smith517.
All right,
y'all. So thank y'all again for tuning in, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace.